So let's look at the different ways of turning when used in different kicks. So for instance, we have the turning kick where the knee comes up straight forwards and then we release, opening out the heel to kick. We can turn right into that. We can turn across, really swing in. We also have the side kick, which comes more across and then back through. So the difference is, with the turning kick, we come to here for kicking. With the side kick, you can see the heel almost comes across before the kick is launched. So this heel turns out as we kick. With the side kick, we actually turn the heel before extending through. So these are different ways. Of course, we can partially turn to do a kick. It becomes more of a pushing kick, so there's no absolutes when kicking. We can also turn all the way across before we launch the turning kick or roundhouse. Various ways this is taught in the patterns. When we do a side kick, we're taught in the traditional Korean patterns to step across first, so the heel already turns the body in preparation to kick. So if we're doing it from the rear leg back, it's the same thing. We open out by taking the knee across first, like so. So one way to build this up is to take the knee across the body, turning the heel out of the standing foot. This brings us side on to then extend in. Otherwise, we have to bring it forwards and then turn before extending. So if we just turn out, torquing the body, creating this turning motion across the central axis to then kick out. So these are different ways of turning. Knee comes up, kick across, knee comes all the way across to thrust through. So the one is a thrusting, the other is a turning, and there are combinations of these two principles, whether it's a turn all the way in, partially in, we can mix it up as needed according to the time and situation. So one more thing to think about is that when we turn across, our reach is much greater than if we just turn partially, because if I just turn partially, for the side kick, I can get that far. If I turn all the way across, there's a greater potential for extension. So the idea of preparing the kick is that you can bring it from the outside in or the inside and out. So an effective way of even doing the turning kick is to bring the leg across as if you're blocking a kick. Say someone was to kick across, you'd bring the knee as if to kick across and then kick yourself. So this makes it both a defensive movement where you're blocking with the shin. If a kick was to come to the leg or the body, block it with the shin, and this also initiates the kick itself. This keeps everything very closely aligned. So you, in preparation to kick, bring the knee across the body, like so. This turns the standing foot, and then all you need to do is kick across. This, as I say, as we've said just now, this technique works particularly well for the side kick, even the front leg. However, it can equally work with the turning kick. It just brings the body into alignment and allows you to kick across, but also in a linear fashion. So we can use this as a front leg, bring it in, shifting the heel. So we have a two-fold movement of bringing it in, and then there's a shift of the heel. If I was to do a back kick, it'd be the same thing. The back kick, you turn, kick out. So you bring it in and across and out. Like so. So we have defensive and offensive. Offense. Within defense, we have the two preparations, which is outside block, inside block, outside block with a kick, inside block with a kick. So contained within these defensive strategies is an offensive potential. This works with any kick, a front kick, or any kick in at all.